Hello everyone, welcome to a spooky reaction video. Happy Halloween. I should be in bed soon, and this is my first time doing a Sonic reaction video, and it's something like that, and this is the top 10 scariest moments in Sonic the Hedgehog, and I'm going to watch it.
Though a kid-friendly franchise, Sonic the Hedgehog is a series containing many dark and scary moments hidden throughout its 25 years of being around. In this list, we're going to be counting down 10 of the scariest.
Okay.
Just some rules before we begin the list. This list does not include creepypastas such as the EXE series, as it has to be canonically existing within the Sonic franchise. This list is not limited to video games only. TV shows and comics are also allowed. And of course, this list is based on my opinion and my opinion alone.
Okay, get that.
Sonic Adventure 2 is not a particularly scary game, with the most terrifying thing to come out of it being the awful voice acting and lip syncing.
I'm just glad you're okay.
I know.
However, there is one particular boss that is pretty spooky. After clearing through the Death Chamber level, the player, as Knuckles, comes face to face with King Boom Boo, who literally appears out of nowhere. But he doesn't look too scary, he looks kinda silly actually. Maybe he... The boss fight that ensues is nothing special, taking place in an endless and shadowy temple. All the player has to do is evade Boom's attacks until you run into one of his ghosts, which are even more terrifying than Boom. We'll get onto those suckers later in this list, however. Once this happens, Knuckles is able to attack Boom until he is defeated. The initial shock of this fight is really all that made it as creepy as it was, hence why it's lower on the list.
Hey, a little bit.
Sonic Spinball is a pretty weird game. I mean, it's Sonic
Spinball.
the Hedgehog pinball,
I haven't played
Sonic
that game in a while.
Terrible controls, and everything trying to kill you.
If you want me to play
Despite the game's attempts to do so, it really doesn't make much sense. The lack of actual logic is further when the game throws its first boss at you, Scorpius. What the hell is this
I
game?
have no idea.
It's legitimately just a scorpion robot with Robotnik's face on it. Why was that necessary? Just look at it. Ugh. It just grossly moves across the screen trying to attack you with its tail. All you have to do is hit it a few times and bam, the horrible abomination is dead and you've done the world a great favour. But it just makes you wonder what the heck Sega's design team was thinking when they came up with this horrible abomination of a boss.
Oh, I didn't know it was the Archie comics. I haven't kept track of it.
Sonic CD is considered one of the best and most influential Sonic games of the many
I
games
actually
of
like
our
Sonic
favourite
CD,
Blue
except for when I hated it.
Though the game has a pretty dark tone overall. Though featuring colourful levels and stages, the game also gives you the ability to travel forward and backwards in time.
Messed
Some
up.
of the future stages are pretty messed up, featuring a world where Robotnik has taken over and the stages are filled with machinery, usually dark colours and tones, and a complete lack of animals. The stages in CD aren't the scariest thing to come out of it, however. Rather, for this pick, we look at the music. Perhaps the most messed up song to come out of Sonic CD was the boss theme.
The boss
What did
theme?
Japan get as a boss theme? This.
Japanese.
What did everyone else get as a boss theme?
US theme?
This.
Alright, I'm getting chills from this. Oh, the nightmares are coming back. Oh, God.
With the haunting laughter in the background and eerie noises, this theme is quick to send chills down anyone's spine, even if the bosses themselves don't match the creepiness factor of the song. Combine that with the fact that Sonic throws himself off the stage
I know that.
for too long, and it makes you realize that CD isn't as lighthearted as many thought. As many are aware, Sonic R is a pretty weird and
Oh, hold on. Giant stupid ad. Hold on.
terrible game, and despite its broken controls and gameplay, isn't necessarily scary. It's a racing game after all. However, R does provide the player with 9 playable characters, 4 of which are unlockable. These unlockable characters are Metal Sonic, Metal Knuckles, Egg Robo, and of course, Tails Doll.
Tails Doll?
Tails Doll himself is not necessarily scary. It's just a little creepy.
I
Though
know.
the official art for him is pretty eerie,
Whoa.
featuring him in a dark
Okay,
room
now
with
that's
a spotlight on him,
spooky.
it was nothing too bad. It was the fandom's reaction
Oh.
to Tails Doll that made him as infamous as he was. And as soon as the internet became mainstream,
designed
Tails
that,
Doll
that's
quickly
actually,
became a
like,
source
nice.
of creepypasta and fan art, a majority of which depicted him as bloody and terrifying. Even Archie Comics hopped into the bandwagon.
Hey, is my
albeit
girl
a little
creep? I
late,
want to marry her.
And featured
That's what
Tails
she
Doll in
said.
a few issues as a sleeper agent from Eggman.
I want to marry her.
And as soon as his cover was blown, he converted into a disgusting monster.
I did
but it
not
didn't
know
take
that.
long for the Freedom Fighters
I
to
haven't
put him
kept
down.
track of the
This
Archie
pick
comics.
is more for Tails Doll's legacy, which made
I've
him
never
notorious
owned
as
one.
one of the most terrifying Sonic
Oh,
characters.
oh, Sonic Paradox. Okay. Oh, not the red screen.
The Archie Sonic comics are without a doubt utterly fantastic.
I
and
know,
present an amazing
right?
take on the Sonic storyline. Being the longest running video game comic
That's
book
a
of all
really-
time, as to be expected, throughout the over
That's a lot of
280
comics.
issues, there have been several dark and creepy moments, almost too many
you
to
sure
narrow down
about
to
that?
just one choice. These moments include the epic battle between Sonic and Eggman, where Eggman had supposedly destroyed Knothole, and Sonic became desperate and very, very angry. While not necessarily scary, it was certainly unnerving. Or the 30 years later arc of Sonic Universe, where we see Shadow attempting to take over the world by unleashing to chaos upon our heroes.
To chaos?
Or more recently, Sonic's transformations into the Werehog,
Yep,
which were
I know the
depicted as
Werehog.
grotesque and disgusting. Or perhaps even the heart-wrenching
Oh,
Mecha
Mecha
Sally arc.
Sally. Oh my god,
Eventually,
I love
however, I
Sally.
managed to narrow it down to
Not
one
Mecha
actually
Sally.
really freaked me out as a kid. This was the Silver Saga of Sonic
Silver
Universe,
Saga?
in which we get a glimpse into what Silver's future really looks like. It's that of a dystopian one, as to be expected, but far worse than what the comic had initially alluded to it being. Destroyed cities, completely abandoned. Silver is essentially alone
God.
to face the ultimate evil, the ultra-powerful Enerjack, who was actually a very threatening villain. Across the 4 issues, Silver is pitted against clones of his old friends, but the question is, how did Enerjack clone them? Silver made it sound as if his friends were all dead. Well, apparently not, because at the end of issue 25, we see Enerjack surrounded by the limp and lifeless bodies of many Sonic characters, all of which have gaping mouths and red, soulless eyes. Enerjack is a force to be reckoned with,
What
not
the
only taking down Eggman, but Sonic as well. This was despair. There is no hope. This is a true villain, and this one splash page made me
must.
terrified until the end of the
Cause,
comic.
jeez, that
Well
is
done, Archie.
dark. Yeah, well done, Archie. God.
Though a bit of an unpopular opinion, I quite liked Sonic Unleashed.
I
thought
haven't
it was
played
a
that
pretty
game in
good
a while.
barring the Werehog segments.
Yep.
My favourite part about the game was the heavy emphasis on story, and the ambitious
I haven't played
plot
that game in a while.
involving the world being split in two and
That-
the
okay,
awakening
that-
of
that-
the
I
Dark
don't know
Dial,
how he did
an
that.
ultra-powerful
Oh.
being of destruction.
Don't I remember? I
Though
heard of that
Unleashed
name.
does have the whole werewolf thing going on at night, and all sorts of creepy
Sonic Unleashed
enemies
came out in
appear to
2008,
try and
right?
take you down. Nothing too scary happens in
That's
the
a
game.
maybe a solid maybe.
This is until the final boss, which is, of course, Dark Gaia.
Dark
Though the
Eye.
creature is already reasonably
What
threatening
the
and
frick?
gross normally, he has a transformation that he has yet to reveal to the player. When he decides to
I haven't
undergo
played
this
that.
transformation, what ensues
Why
is
is your
horrific.
arms coming from the freaking
Arms
body?
burst from his sides, spilling green blood. Eyes emerge from his shoulders, and
Ugh.
his face morphs itself into one large eye.
Oh
The
god.
transformed being now stares
Ugh.
down at you, its true form revealed. And now you have to fight him. Good luck. Dark
Oh
Gaia was
god,
already
that's
threatening
gonna be
enough,
hard.
but the transformation sequence is horrifying,
Ah.
disturbing,
Max, what do you want to do today?
Oh, it's another ad.
and very, very unnerving, adding extra tension to the ensuing fight. The Fleetway Sonic comics were pretty messed up. There's one issue where Eggman creates an evil clone of Sonic named Extra Life, who proceeds to beat the crap out of Sonic. He was only defeated because of some quick thinking from Tails. But that's not the worst of it. No, the most terrifying thing to come from Sonic the comic was their version of Super Sonic, a psychotic
What the
maniac.
heck is that?
Instead of it being a
What version of
transformation for
is
Sonic to
that?
undergo, Super Sonic serves as a demon that lives within Sonic that manifests himself in his body whenever he is exposed to chaos energy. And when Sonic is, the demon is unleashed. Super Sonic possesses none of Sonic's qualities. He relishes killing, and seems to be more than eager to tear through Sonic's friends and enemies, relishing the destruction. In issue 184, he's even seen
the aiming?
toying with Sonic's friends as he
What's
wants
with
their
the
pain to
Tails
last longer
model?
before he kills them. In issue 81,
Oh,
he
no,
goes
that
on
looks
a
better.
rampage
That
and
looks
almost
better.
kills the Freedom Fighters, though they manage to escape underground. In another issue, he beat Knuckles to a pulp and tore up Metal Sonic
kind
with
of
ease.
comics? What kind of
He also
Sonic
tore
comics
this
are
guy's
these?
arm off and tried using Amy as a human shield.
Can someone tell me what
or
kind?
Moby and Shield, I guess.
Moby
In
and
short, Super Sonic is absolutely terrifying. At the end of the
Human
comic,
Shield,
Super Sonic
Moby and
suffered from
Shield.
amnesia and turned good for a while. The catch was that he was running out of chaos energy and as a result was dying. This meant in order to save him, he had to be reverted to his demonic state. But before he could make mincemeat out of Sonic's friends again,
the new stuff suggested. Okay, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm focusing on this. Number. Wait, I just hear a laugh, or is that just I'm just tripping out? I grew up with that. Blockbusters. I enjoyed Sonic X as well. And what's that? Sonic Screencast. I've seen this episode, but not the Japanese version. It wasn't that scary. Ugh. Amy. Amy's crazy over Sonic and Sonic X. That's kind of creepy. It wasn't that scary. That episode wasn't that scary. It didn't give me nightmares. This episode didn't really give me nightmares. Okay, that's actually kind of scary. How is that scary, you? It's not that scary. Ugh. I hate 4Kids. Why did they... I don't know. It wasn't that scary to me. Seriously, how is that scary? What? God. Don't scare me like that. Jeez. I do not like water levels. I hate water levels. I always have, like, painful... Yeah, I don't like the Mario water levels. God. In Super Mario Maker, I did not enjoy it that much. Literally, a lot of levels I did not complete in Super Mario Maker. Oh, but Sonic, Labyrinth Zone is the one I did not get past. No, Bubble, no. Bubble, 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 bubble. Bubble. Wait, that's from Sonic 2, right? Or is it Sonic? No, that's not from. That's from Sonic 2. Ooh, that is. Okay, and then we got the Sonic.exe laugh. Who is this? I know, right? I never got the debug mode in. It's not. Is it for iOS and Android? Ah, I saw that one. Aw, it's so cute. Ooh, that's nice. I know that. I was just like, what the frick? What kind of poster is that? Okay. Yep, that's my reaction. Oh, God. I can't read that message. Wow. The devil. Why is... Sega, why was this made? Can you tell me why this was made? How's that gonna look like Mario? Huh. Maybe water will cheer me up. I had a lot with trick-or-treating. I just did trick-or-treating, what the? No, don't you dare jump scare me, I swear to God. What is this? Okay, Can I just explain what the frick I just watched? Literally, yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Diamondbolt on this. This was actually kind of scary. Those were really scary. Well, that's all I have for my Halloween special reaction video. But hey, if you like Diamondbolt, and you should probably check him out. So, I don't really know what to say. So, yep, it's my Halloween special, and yeah.